about 5 years ago, I discovered that I had a doctor found a goiter on my thyroid. And they would do some testing of that goiter. Goiter is like a swelling of the thyroid gland, and it's usually in connection with some kind of a malfunction of it, or it's working too hard or something. I don't know all the technical aspects behind it, but it's like an inflammation. It's a nodule that grows on the gland itself. Anyway, sometimes it can be of concern and sometimes not. Anyway, so the doctors were kind of monitoring this just to see how it would do, and I would get tested now and again. And during one of those tests, it was a blood test. They also discovered that I had Hashimoto's thyroiditis, and what that is, it's an autoimmune condition where the body's immune system sees the thyroid gland as basically an enemy and starts attacking it by developing antibodies. So I thought, that's an interesting development. I wonder why I have that. So anyway, again, it was a situation where they would monitor it. They were trying to control it with thyroid medication by trying to suppress the thyroid function, and it really wasn't working for me. And at the same time, I really wasn't symptomatic. I was feeling okay, generally speaking. And long about a year ago, so right now we're in October of 2016, about a year ago, my wife Tony and I visited some friends at a Renaissance fair, and we saw that they were doing great in their lives. And so when we went up to them to say, hey, how you doing with all this? What's your secret? All they said was, Dr. Joe Dispenza. And we were like, oh, okay. Let's check it out. So we did some homework. We bought an online class, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, and that came with meditations, body parts and water rising especially. And we read the book, the accompanying book. We also read You Are the Placebo. And anyway, we started getting into the meditations about October of 2015, focusing on the body parts meditation. And so we would do that as religiously as we could, getting up at 4 in the morning, dragging our butts out of bed, going into our special room and doing our meditations. And we did that for a few months. Long after that, we discovered that Dr. Joe had additional meditations that he had available, like Blessing of the Energy Centers. So we also got that, and we were doing Blessing of the Energy Centers as well in combination with the body parts. I took a blood test maybe sometime in July of 2016, just as a routine checkup to see where the levels were at with the antibodies and all those things. And then when my wife and I were on vacation in Colorado the following month in August, I got an email from the doctor. The email reads, Dear Nick, your test results came back and they all look normal. Your thyroid antibodies have lowered. The thyroid globulin antibody was 66, and now it's down to 8.9. Thyroid peroxidase antibodies were 183. Now it's down to 134. And the kicker is, so the Hashimoto's is slowly getting healed, quote unquote. So we were crying happy tears. And it's, kind of, choking me up right now just thinking about it. And we owe it all to Dr. Joe, his work, and the meditations that we're doing. And we're just looking forward to, even evolving even more. So, woohoo!